on top 3-0, and they're going to come out in a press. Kokomo breaks it. Sanders on the far side with the basketball, looking for help. Brings it out top to Michael Gaines. Gaines working against Bush. Drives to the baseline. A lot of contact down low. Bunny shot down low, and Gaines puts it in.
Well, Gaines got to the baseline. Nobody.
Gaines will bring it up across the timeline. And the Indians, as you would expect, in a very tough man-to-man defense. Sanders drives down low and found the lane and found a hole, but he also found Brett Manifold to go.
Shade him back inside to get some help.
Down low, shot no good by Fowler, and a big rebound. They can lead for the first time. Fowler on the foul line extended. Now gets it to Alexander. Back to Fowler. Down on the back to Sanders, and he lost it out of bounds. The first on Kokomo gives it back to the Indians. 6:35 to go first quarter. Anderson up. And the floor. Alexander. Back to Sanders for three. No good. Too short. Got his own rebound. A long one. And brings it back out to Gaines. Gaines will try it from behind the arc and hit. Gaines has all 5 points for Kokomo, and we're tied at 5. 6 minutes to go first quarter. Bush across the Brady, and back to Sanders off. Not even close, in fact. Gaines out top, a lot of contact on the floor. Now to Sanders.
Kokomo screens awfully well.
Far side to Fowler, long-range jumper, no good. Dwayne Miller reaches for and retrieves the rebound. Kokomo now with 3 opportunities to take the lead. They haven't done it yet. Boyd in the lane. Travel got away with it. It up and in. Boyd shuffled his feet to get the position. The bucket on top defense. Kokomo breaks it without much trouble. Try to go down low. The pass deflected. Alexander's got it. Now it's stolen away by Eric Bush. On to break. Bush goes in. Layup shot no good. But 2 shots for Eric Bush, as I believe Joe's. Eric Bush to the line. Hits the free throw. 4 points.
Better ones in the area.
Indians on top by 3. 8-5. Miller. No. Yeah. In the corner for 3. To get it. Alexander has it. Tyson out top to Gaines with 4:25 to go first quarter. Gaines will move to the far side against Eric Bush.
Pretty physical ball game so far.
Herman Fowler double teamed, and we'll get a foul on one of the Indians over there.
Yeah.
Bennett looking to inbound. Gets it into Gaines. Brings it across the timeline. Now to the near side.
They're able to use that 2-foul rule because they can go so deep on the bench.
It's true. Down low to Brady off the glass, and a nice strong move by Matt Brady. Makes it 9-7. for Tyson Jones as he rebounds his own mistake. Stolen away by Aaron Boyd. They call over and back. They call a foul, or second turnover on Anderson. Moniklinski working the officials over on the far sideline.
As he normally does.
Bennett gets it inbounds to Fowler at the top of the key. And now to Sanders. Sanders tries to lob it down low. The pass deflected out of bounds. Still Kokomo basketball.
Oh, watch out.
The stage end of the Wigwam. Sanders will do the inbounding to Herman Fowler. Back to Sanders. Fakes the three. Goes to the edge of the lane. Blocked by Ramsey. Gets it up the floor. Tyson Jones. So far, Bennett running the floor to Alexander. Now to Fowler on the baseline. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound to Dwayne Miller for the Indians. By the while he's in the contest, working against Bush across the timeline to the far side, drives to the baseline, lays it up and in, beat his man badly, and made Bush pay for it as Sanders gets the easy bucket.
Gaines 3 for 3 in the ball game.
7 points for him. Jones for 3 at the other end, off the back of the rim. Up the floor to Alexander. On the floor now, out top. Shot on the way and no good by Farrell on the rebound. Out of bounds.
I said earlier, an up-tempo game favors the Indians.
Terrell into the lineup for the Indians the first time tonight.
Well, I'm telling you, Pete, there is no defense on the baseline for the Indians.
And a shot from the baseline, good by Eric Farrell. You're right.
They have got...
for the Indians, and now into the hands of Eric Bush. 2:15 to go, first quarter. In Anderson. Michael Gaines, who has 7 points, brings it up the floor. He's deceivingly quick, isn't he?
Yes.
Herman Fowler from long range is good. A three-pointer. And Kokomo takes the lead. 14-13 the score. Kokomo on top with 1:40 to play first quarter. Tyson Jones into Evans. Some pass back to Ramsey. Long range 2, no good. Rebound to Kokomo's Herman Fowler. Bush don't pass. Sloppy pass by Fowler, and Bush makes him pay for it. Turnover again on Kokomo. Farrell. And back to Gaines. They'll bring it across the timeline with 1:04 to go. He leans in, shot on the way, no good. Rebound. Should be over back on the Indians, and it is Jeremy Ramsey. Good call.
Right.
It's all about positioning down low. Baseline right. To Alex. Back to Gaines. turnovers for Anderson. 4:24. I'm not sure. Sanders drives the baseline, pulls up the edge of the lane, hits.
The key there was baseline.
On top for the second time. Does a bump, now looks low. With 5:15 to play here in the quarter. Fowler in the corner. Tell you what, Brady is really bodying up pretty hard on Aaron Boyd down low. Sanders for three, no good. Rebound to Jeremy Ramsey, and those two both come crashing to the floor. Penetrates in. Down low it goes to Fowler. Fowler shot up in the air and good. Herman now with 15. Good. Dwayne Miller with the board.
He just went right around.
One. Kokomo with the basketball. Sanders drives the baseline, lays it up and in.
My gosh.
Anderson is just not making. Thoroughly uncontested most of the time when Kokomo comes down the floor. We'll see if the Indians have made an adjustment. Fowler on the wing with basketball and a 5-second call as he was dribbling against Eric Bush. Going. Week against tonight's Eric Bush got 2 fouls quick in the game, and he
just barely under the 63% that the Indians shoot.
Sanders with the free throw is good. Cuts it to within 1 point lead, 27-26. The press is broke. Corey Evans. all in the first quarter.
And that is average.
Kokomo.
7's is average.
Pass into Tyson Jones. Back to Bush. Bush looking for a place to enter. Instead turns it around. Rebound to Herman Fowler. Sanders will bring it up now. He'll be your main ball handler for Kokomo with Gaines on the bench. Bennett, three-pointer, air ball. Recovered by Manifold. And the pass by Bush trying to press it.
Yeah, gonna let his wife take that one, wasn't he?
Take one for the...
IU rules right now, aren't they?
He might not have even started if it was IU rules. Just ask Neil Reed, Jason Collier, and the likes.
Yeah.
Gaines gets it to Sanders on the near side. Tyson Jones on him. Back to Gaines, who is in the game again with the 2 fouls. Minute 15 to play.
Probably just playing him on offense. If they get a chance, they'll take him out on defense.
In the lane, Herman Fowler off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound to Matt Brady. He'll put it up and in. The big man comes through again. Big offensive putback, and it's a 28-27 lead for Kokomo. And again, they are 10-0 when they lead at halftime. A stat to keep in mind if they can maintain this lead at the break. Tyson Jones back out the Manifold and around to Eric Bush. Kokomo staying in that 2-3 zone. Tyson Jones in the paint to Aaron Boyd. Turnaround shot, good. Aaron Boyd. Boyd shot his 4th point of the game. Gives Anderson a 1-point lead with 30 seconds remaining. Sanders with the basketball across the timeline. Now works it to the far side. And Herman Fowler picks it up with 22 seconds remaining. So they may go for one shot here. Gaines with it. I don't think you'll see him do much driving for fear of picking up that 3rd foul. He leaves it off for Herman Fowler. 10 on the clock. Into Gaines. Soft shot is good by Michael Gaines.
Boy, the mix-up there came between the guards because both guards dropped off of it.
Half court by Tyson Jones. No good. And that'll do it. Right after this on AM 1240 WHBU. UHBU and WAXT.
Yeah, don't blame us for that. That's not our idea.
Indians with the basketball to start the second half. Tyson Jones shooting a 3-pointer. No good. And the big man, Matt Brady, with the rebound. Kokomo with a 1-point lead. Down low it goes to Herman Fowler. His shot no good. Tips it back up and no good again. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to be Kokomo basketball. And again, the baseline 13-2 on the year, as are the Indians. Down low it goes to Fowler on the baseline. Puts it up. No good again. Tough shot. Rebounded by Aaron Alexander to Joe Sanders. Now to Herman Fowler on the wing. Manifold guarding him. He dumps it down low to Brady. Turnaround jumper. Nice touch by the big man. He's got 6. And the lead, the biggest of the game for Kokomo at 3.
Brady with his 6 points. He's just 3 of 3 from the field. Kokomo not doing a good job of finding him down inside the paint.
Down low it goes to Dwayne Miller, double team, and back out to Eric Bush. Again, a 2-3 zone, the typical zone you'd expect from a Basil Malby coach team, and Eric Bush shoots right over it, just a 2. His 15th point of the game. As he approaches that 800-point mark for the career, he needs just 3 more.
Actually, he needed 13 coming in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, he's got it then.
He's got 8:02 now.
Herman Fowler for 3. No good. A nice clear out by Dwayne Miller. And Bush with a rebound. Up the floor. Bush pops from 3. No good. And a rebound to Dwayne Miller. Big offensive board for the big man for the Indians. Brings it back out to Manifold. 6.5 minutes to go. Indians can regain the lead. Down low to Dwayne Miller. Up and in and put him on the line. The foul on Matt Brady.
Excellent assist by Tyson Jones. Went up in the air and saw Indians not doing a good job of getting the ball down inside to him. Although Kokomo was doing an excellent job of double teaming either Miller or Boyd, whichever gets the ball down the low post.
Down the blocks, you're right. The free throw, no good. Rebound to Herman Fowler for the Kokomo Wildcats. He leaves it for Michael Gaines. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats away from the stage here in the second half. Working against Eric Bush. Goes in, now backs it out. And to Herman Fowler. Herman Fowler goes baseline and a reach-in foul by Brett Manifold. Why? Herman Fowler. Herman Fowler's 4 inches taller and 70 pounds heavier and stronger than Manifold. And Manifold has got first foul, second foul on Kokomo. Now the Indians with the lead and the basketball.
The one good thing for Anderson right now, though, Herman Fowler is shooting like Herman Munster. He is just 3 of 14.
Well, we've got Herman Munster out there. We've got the Brady bunch down low as Tyson Jones puts up the shot. No good. Bottled it up with a tip in. Tyson Jones. Nice athletic move there. And the way to follow your shot. Oftentimes, the guy who shoots does not get blocked out, and that allowed Tyson Jones for the easy putback. And it's Anderson on top by 3, 35-32. Joe Sanders almost had a trip stripped by him, and now, as the ball got loose, we'll see a foul called.
Fans.
It'll be Sanders inbounding it right at the half-court stripe for Kokomo. Looking for help, and we'll bring it into the backcourt. Well, Michael Gaines will be the receiver and bring it across the timeline to Fowler. Being guarded now by Jeremy Ramsey as he's checked back into the game. And Manifold sits down. Fowler from the edge of the lane. It won't fall. To the rebound to Aaron Boyd. Kokomo turning very cold here in the second half. Tyson Jones feeds it into Aaron Boyd. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound tipped around and finally controlled by Michael Gaines. Boyd tried to hit Brady and draw contact, and Brady just didn't even move. Stolen by Eric Bush, and then a reach-in foul by Gaines as Bush got by him. Asked for a little bit here on AM 1240 WHBU and on the Frog 96.7 WAXT.
I don't think we'll see Sanders for Gaines very long at all because they're getting much more out of Gaines than they are Sanders at this point. I'm sorry, Bennett, isn't it?
Bennett, yes.
I don't think we'll see Bennett very long.
Tyson Jones on the foul line, extended far side to Eric Bush driving in. Now to Jeremy Ramsey, set for 3. That one won't fall, but Eric Bush with the rebound. Follows it back up and in.
Great vertical leaper, Eric Bush. He went up and went over some taller players.
And they're approaching their biggest lead of the game. That was at 6, 13-7. It's a 5-point lead for Anderson now, 37-32. And they trail at halftime, 30-29. So an 8-2 run by the Indians. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, though, to Herman Fowler. Blocked by Ramsey and controlled by Eric Bush. Quickly up the floor to Tyson Jones. Lays it up and in. Tyson Jones with 4 points in the half. Aim at 7, 39-22. And Kokomo's come out flat here in the second half. And you talked about it, and you're right. Michael Gaines back into the lineup now for Kokomo, playing with 3 fouls. Working to the near side against Eric Bush.
Well, when you get down 7 points to the Indians, you've got to be concerned.
Joe Sanders will take the ball, driving in. Goes to the baseline, now looking down low to Brady. Instead, we'll give it up to Herman Fowler. You got me calling him Herman Munson.
Brady's being double teamed, doing an excellent job. Right now, Tyson Jones is the one doing a lot of work on him.
Down low to Aaron Alexander. He'll put it up and in. The backside screen worked to perfection. Alexander puts in his 4th point. The lead is just 5 now at 39-34. Ramsey. Bounce pass to Aaron Boyd. Nice pass by Ramsey. And Boyd picks up the foul on Bush. Will inbound. Looking. Barely gets it in time to Aaron Boyd. And Boyd goes into the lane to Miller. Miller's shot no good. Rebound to Aaron Alexander. 3:15 to go, 3rd quarter. Anderson 39, Kokomo 34. And a blocking foul on Tyson Jones as Sanders.
Because they were guarding the baseline that time.
Gaines gets it into Alexander. And out top to Sanders with 3:08 to go, 3rd quarter. Sanders spins around, comes to the top of the key, and now to Gaines. Gaines looking to penetrate in. Pulls up, shot way off the mark, but tipped back up and in by 34. Aaron, well, they're going to give it to Farrell.
Well, we're going to give it to Alexander. That's who tipped it in.
Alexander with the bucket. I'll agree with you. Down low to Aaron Boyd for the Indians, and he'll put it up and in. Nice pass by Dwayne Miller as Anderson did what Kokomo has been doing, running the baseline there. Aaron Boyd ran the baseline, got the easy bucket. 41-36 the score. Sanders to Michael Gaines.
Should be 41-37, I believe.
Sanders for 3 hits. Oh, just the 2 for Sanders.
We'll check that score in a second.
41-38 by the scoreboard. We will check that. And a stolen pass by Michael Gaines.
It is 38. I'm wrong.
Okay. Gaines drives to the baseline. One-handed shot up, no good. Too strong. Jeremy Ramsey with his big wingspan comes up with a rebound. To Eric Bush. We approach the 2-minute mark in the quarter. Tyson Jones in the paint to Aaron Boyd. A lot of contact. A foul going to be on Eric Farrell, I believe. The trainers over there. Walked off on his own power. Ryan Winkle into the lineup as well. Looking to inbound. Lobs it into Dwayne Miller. Out top to Ramsey. He's set. 3. Good.
Well, you've got to run at Jeremy Ramsey because he's an excellent set shooter. He's not that good of a shooter on the run.
Not at all. But you give his feet underneath him and a chance to square himself up to the basket, it's going to go in a lot of times. 44-38. Ties the biggest lead of the game. Fowler for three. Hits. Herman Fowler in double figures now with 10. Cuts the lead to 44-41. Winkle to Tyson Jones for three.
Count it. Nope.
I don't count it quite yet. Rebound to Joe Sanders. Across the timeline, spins away from Tyson Jones, and now to Michael Gaines. Gaines on the lane line, brings it in to Fowler and back to Gaines. 1:05 to go here in the quarter. Gaines in the lane, shot up, tough shot, can't get it. Rebound, though, to Aaron Alexander, and he is fouled on his way to the basket, and will get a couple of shots.
He's been allowed to wear his shirt tail out the whole game.
It's one of your pet peeves, isn't it?
Well, if you got rules, enforce them.
Free throw is up and in. That is not a topic. If you ever, see Ron Aklinski around town, you might want to avoid that one unless you're willing to listen to him go on and on for that one for a while.
Well, I agree with him.
I do too. 44-43 as the second free throw is good. Cuts the lead back down to 1. Winkle on the far side brings it to the top of the key. Ramsey set for three. Count it again.
Run at him.
You'd think that would be less and less there for him as teams scout Anderson more and more, but it has still been left open for Ramsey to shoot that three. 47-43. Anderson on top by 4 with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Kokomo appears to maybe pull it out for one shot.
He's going to come back with Matt Brady on 3 fouls, but he's been on the bench for about 5 minutes now.
8 on the clock. Gaines working against Ryan Winkle to Fowler. Fowler 3, 2, and the ball loose on the floor. Winkle's got it from half court. It will not count. No good. End of of Kokomo by 4, 47-43. For those of you listening on WAXT, we will be rejoining Rod Brooks in his broadcast after their long halftime festivities. Three-pointer shot no good by Sanders, but put back up and in by Matt Brady. And Gary, you were talking about it. Matt Brady is well rested for this fourth quarter. Kokomo in the 2-3 zone. Ryan Winkle on the far side with the basketball. Back out to Ramsey, and now Eric Bush. Bush brings it to the top of the key, lobs it down low to Dwayne Miller, puts it up and in. Nice pass by Bush to Dwayne Miller. Miller now with just 6 points. The lead's back to 4, though, 49-45. Gaines with the basketball. Down low to Herman Fowler. He'll bring it back out top. Corey Evans and Matt Brady are really knocking heads down low. And he misses the first. For Herman Fowler here in just a moment. It's up, and that one will fall. Cuts into that lead now, 49-46. Very few free throws shot in this game. I think only that's the 6th free throw for Kokomo. Anderson, I don't even think has that many. Manifold to Bush, fakes the 3. Now gets it to Ramsey on the baseline. Down low, the pass stolen away by Kokomo. Sanders came up with it. And they can bite into the Indian lead, which is just 3 points right now with 6:45 to go in the game. Gaines to Herman Fowler for 3, and the tie, no good. Way off the mark, but Fowler got his own rebound, back up and in for a 2-pointer.
Nobody checked on him.
1 point lead, 49-48. Eric Bush looks at Ryan Winkle, says, let's settle it down. Bush, 4-3. No good. Rebound to Herman Fowler. That's not how you settle it down. Kokomo can regain the lead. They were trailing by as many as, I think, 7 or 8 just a few moments ago in the third quarter. Down low, Gaines goes the baseline, puts it up and in. Nobody picked up Gaines, and he's now in double figures with the 11.
Imagine that.
Kokomo on top, 50-49. Eric Bush with the basketball for the Indians. And a timeout has been called by Ron. Join him after their halftime festivities up at Marion. Kokomo on top of this one, 50-49. Anderson with the basketball. Bush to Tyson Jones out top into Ramsey. Looking down low to Miller. Pass is thrown away by Sanders. And then he stepped on the out-of-bounds line, so it'll be 2 quick turnovers.
He passed down inside to Miller, but Ramsey was the man they wanted to go to.
Bush will inbound it into the backcourt from the baseline to Tyson Jones. They'll bring it into the front court. Bush, baseline jumper, air ball, and a rebound to Herman Fowler. A lot of pushing there, but no fouls called.
That's how you guard the baseline, though. Kokomo did a good job of it.
Michael Gaines across the timeline. Spin move and almost a steal by Bush. And now he does get the steal. Nice play by Bush. He slid on the floor like old Curly from the Harlem Globetrotters and kept the dribble. Tyson Jones penetrates the lane. Hook shot, no good. Rebound to Aaron Alexander. Not a very good shot there by Tyson Jones. He was in there strictly to draw contact. Sanders across the timeline. Jump pass to Michael Gaines. 5 minutes to go in the game. Kokomo by 1, 50-49.
It looks like anytime Joe Sanders has the ball, they're going to press him, double teaming.
Brady's triple teamed his pass back.
And then a guard comes in and bodies up on him from the front. So he's sandwiched every time he gets the ball.
Sanders will inbound it to Gaines. 4:50 remaining. Kokomo with the 1-point lead and the basketball. And they're trying to slow things down a little bit here. Go a little one-on-one with Gaines versus Bush.
Bush is hurt.
Sanders
no, he's not.
Down low to Matt Brady, and he is mugged.
Dwayne Miller's played a lot of defense just to get 1 foul.
Down low, the pass out of bounds. How many turnovers we have now?
I have 16 for Kokomo.
That seems almost low, actually. As many times they turn it over.
You keep them then.
Well, I wasn't.
Here's the pen.
I wasn't implying you were wrong. Down low, the pass to Miller, deflected, out of bounds, and off the leg of Herman Fowler. Good play by Bush, but I'll tell you.
If you want to see some highlights of this game, you can watch, of course, the cable replay, but Channel 13 is here as well.
Bush for 3 in the corner. In and out, no good. The rebound to Miller. Block shot by Brady, I believe, out of bounds, and it's Anderson basketball.
In 3-point range.
He'll inbound it. Looking for help to Aaron Boyd. Boyd will turn around in the lane, put it up and in.
Boy, nobody from Kokomo put a hand up. That was a wide open shot from about 4 feet.
8 points from Boyd and yet another lead change. We are well over 15 lead changes in this game. Gaines with the basketball midway through the final quarter here at the Wigwam. Kokomo trailing by 1, 51-50. Fowler for 3, no good. Rebound tip. Sanders has got it to Matt Brady. Out top to Gaines. He'll step up and fire in a 3. That one's good. Gaines now with 14 points, and it's a 2-point lead for Kokomo. Ramsey at the top of the key to Tyson Jones in the paint, and a reach-in foul on Gaines, and that, my friends, is number 4. And not a very
quick, Pete. I'm really surprised they took out Michael Gaines with just 3:35 left in the ball game. 2-point lead for Kokomo, but they need him in there.
I agree. Bush on the far side fakes the 3, pulls up from 2, hits.
Anderson never looked inside that time. There's going to be an outside shot.
19 points from Bush, and we're tied at 53. 3:15 left to play. Kokomo having trouble with the 10-second line. They finally break it, and now the ball loose on the floor. Who's got it? Eric Bush does. Lead pass to Tyson Jones. Jones lays it up. He's good, and put him on the line.
We had Anderson scoring 20 points off of Ben Davis turnovers. Anderson off the Kokomo turnovers has now scored 11 points.
And it's a 3-point lead, 56-53. Michael Gaines back into the lineup for Kokomo, walks it up for the Wildcats. 3 minutes left to play. Kokomo trailing by 3. Gaines brings it back out to Sanders for 3. Count it. Barely rippled the net, folks. Sanders now in double figures with 11. 56 all. Sanders responds with a big bucket for the Wildcats. 2:40 left to play, and they're going to stretch out the defense, and I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to ever get Kokomo out of a 2-3 zone.
Kokomo doesn't know what to do if they're not in that 2-3. They're going to stay in that one.
Bush has just got the ball on his hip, and we're just waiting.
This may come down to just this possession to be the ball game. Eric Bush wants the crowd to get into it, and they are.
He's out there shaking his head.
Ron Heklinski has got Eric Jones over on the Tyson Jones.
We have some action. The referee wiped his brow. 2:05 left to play, and still no movement from Kokomo. In fact, the Kokomo players are clapping, getting their crowd into this as well.
Kokomo
under
has
2 minutes.
Kokomo has to be careful here, because if they get lax a little bit, Eric Bush will drive right through the middle of them.
Bush looking around, just looking around. More action as Jeremy Ramsey wipes his brow.
Look for Aaron Boyd to come in and set a pick here in the middle of the Kokomo zone.
At what point, though?
Right, real close to right now.
And Bush.
Aaron Boyd's the man here. He's going to do something, whether it be a lob pass to the basket or a screen. Aaron Boyd's a pivotal man.
You got faked by Bush because he was out there holding the ball.
No, you watch Aaron Boyd. He's delicate. He's wiping his hands on his jersey. He's nervous. He knows it's
more action as we approach the minute.
I'm telling you, here's my dollar. Here's my dollar right on the table. Aaron Boyd's in this play.
Your money's no good. You know that.
Don't tell Debbie I had a dollar anyway. She'd want it back. And Uncle Wilbur, don't you tell her I said that.
1:05 to play. 1:02, and we're at the 1 minute mark. They've held the ball for over 2.5 minutes. They have changed the setup for Anderson, though.
Who moved?
Boyd is now at the foul line. He's the pivot man. Look for Ramsey, too. He's jumping up, keeping his legs fresh. 45 seconds left. Talk about excitement. We're tied at 56. Kokomo and Anderson. Anderson starting to run the play. Tyson Jones with the basketball. Looking for help. Gets it to
Ramsey set up for the three.
To
he
Boyd.
Wants it.
To Tyson Jones. Now Ramsey way out top. He had to come off his spot. 30 seconds left to play. Jones to Bush. The defense has extended. It's still a 2-3 zone, but they're playing out now, looking to trap. Tyson Jones tries to drive by his man. Now to Bush. 18 seconds left. We're tied at 56. Bush with the basketball to Tyson Jones. Ramsey set. They dump it down low to Aaron Boyd. Boyd fakes it. It's blocked. But a foul on Matt Brady. The fourth foul on Brady with 9 seconds left. Now you talk about
37 for Aaron Boyd.
He's got to make them both. Otherwise, they can play for one shot.
And it is a two-shotter.
First one is up and good. Ice in the veins from Aaron Boyd. Now is Kokomo going to ice him?
Now Kokomo has to do something they're not used to.
9 seconds left. Anderson on top by 1. 57-56. Boyd lets it fly. It is off the back of the rim. Dwayne Miller the rebound. And a foul immediately called on Herman Fowler.
Was able to get it in. 58% free throw shooter.
And he hits. He hits the first. Dwayne Miller.
Kokomo has to crash the boards this time if he misses. It's in.
And the crowd goes wild as it's a 3-point lead for the Indians. You got to get a three-pointer. There's no other shot on the floor for you.
Yeah, they're going to have trouble getting the Bush as guarding Michael Gaines. That's the matchup we'll look for.
Sanders will inbound. 7 seconds left. Kokomo needs a 3 for the tie. It's into Gaines. Gaines has to hurry up the floor. 5 on the clock.
Got to come out.
4, 3. Gaines for 3. No good. The Indians win. 6 over the Kokomo Wildcats in a game that saw 15 lead changes.